What's up, everybody? Matty on a mission here. I'm out here doing my damn thing. I hope you're doing your thing as well. And I made a video about the Super Bowl. Nobody's watching that shit, but I don't care. I'm still gonna make videos because I love doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just part of the game. I got another shout out to do. Shout out to Raider Vision. You just hooked me up with a sub, man. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be doing a lot more videos, so hopefully I pick up a lot more subs. I think I'm up to like 4 now. But anyways, I want to make a video about, again, the Super Bowl, but really one of the quarterbacks in the Super Bowl, you know, a guy who is, quote unquote, polarizing. They say the same thing about Barack Obama, you know, he's polarizing. Basically what polarizing means is you either love this guy or you fucking hate this guy. You want to see him fall or you want to see him prevail. There's no in between. You don't kind of like this guy. You either hate him or you love him. That's what it is, polarizing. And I want to go into why people hate Cam Newton, or why people think they hate Cam Newton. You know, he was asked in an interview, why do you think you're getting so much negative backlash? Why do you think people don't really know how to accept you? And he said, it's because I'm an African-American quarterback, and they don't really have anything to compare me to. And I have to say, I agree with him 100%. Not so much on the black quarterback part, because I don't think people hate on him just because he's black. I think people hate on him because he doesn't come across as a humble guy when he's playing football. He doesn't come across as somebody who is just happy to be there. He's trying to show up the other team, is the perception. Whenever he makes a big play, he does his little dance, he does a dab on him or whatever. Or when he scores a touchdown, he dances for 2 or 3 minutes or whatever it is. And people don't really seem to like that. You know what I'm saying? But what I say to that is, who cares? Who are you to fucking judge how this guy should be acting? Have you ever been a 6'5", 245-pound quarterback? Have you ever been bigger than the linebackers that are trying to fucking tackle you? Have you ever led a small market team like the Carolina Panthers to a 17-1 record? No. So how the hell do you know what it feels like to be Cam Newton? And listen, has he been playing like this his whole entire career? No. This is his first year that he's really breaking out, and he's playing at a high level, a super crazy high level. You know what I'm saying? But he's paid his dues. He's been through the ringer. You know what I'm saying? His first 3 or 4 years in the league were not that good. He got in a car accident like 2 years ago. You know, and so he's had to overcome a lot, and he has a great supporting cast this year. You know what I'm saying? His offensive line is really good. His defense is top 10 at least, top 5 probably. So it's not just him. But the reason why the Carolina Panthers offense is so great is because of him. And the thing is, when he says you can't compare him to anything, that's another part that I agree with him on. Because he's not like Russell Wilson. Okay? Russell Wilson is one of those guys that, like, he can make a lot of plays with his legs. When a play breaks down or when the pocket collapses, he can escape it and make a throw on the run and make something out of nothing. Cam Newton is one of those guys where Carolina knows, or you know what Carolina's trying to do. You know that they're going to run it with him. They're making a set play that is designed specifically for Cam Newton to run the ball, and you still can't stop it. That's why he's a dominating player, and that's why there's not many people in the history of the NFL who has played the quarterback position quite like him. Nobody else has played it quite like that, where you can overpower a guy, you can overpower a team with your running game, and oh yeah, by the way, I can throw it 60 yards on a dime with the flick of my wrist at any point during the game. I would be pretty fucking confident too if I was Cam Newton. You know what I'm saying? There's very few black quarterbacks. That's getting less and less rare in the NFL to have a black quarterback. But there's very few black quarterbacks who have had the success in the regular season as Cam Newton has. For example, there's only 4 quarterbacks in NFL history that have gone into the Super Bowl with 50 or more combined touchdowns. One of them is Peyton Manning. Another one of them is Tom Brady. Another one is Dan Marino. And the fourth one is Cam Newton. So he's being compared. He has the same numbers as perennial Hall of Famers. Guys that you know are going to make it to the Hall. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I saying that Cam Newton is going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback? I don't fucking know. I'm not a fortune teller. But I know that this season, he's pretty goddamn good. And people need to stop hating on him, man. Just because he's doing something that nobody else has done before, and he's out there enjoying himself. When I see him dancing on the field, or when I see him doing a dab on it, or whatever the fuck he wants to do after he makes a big play. And listen, it's not every fucking play that he does that shit. A lot of people I've been hearing say, oh, why does he have to fucking celebrate after every play? Every time he does something, he's fucking dancing. Shut the fuck up. It's not every fucking play, alright? It's not every fucking play. Let's say that the Carolina Panthers run 65 offensive plays or 70 offensive plays. I don't know what the number is, but let's just call it 70, all right? I would say Cam Newton is probably dabbing or dancing or celebrating maybe 7 or 8 times out of those 70 plays. Less than 10% of the time he's doing this shit. But it rubs you the wrong way because you get your fucking... your fucking panties in a bunch because you think an NFL quarterback should be a goddamn role model to everybody. And listen, I think Cam Newton is a pretty fucking good role model. I ain't gonna lie. He's been through his shit in his life. You know what I'm saying? He fucked up in college. He fucked up in the pros. He had some growing pains growing up. But now when I see him dancing, I see him doing his thing, I simply see somebody enjoying their job. Enjoying what they do, enjoying the moment. And there's so few people out there who get to do that. And you're gonna have haters when you're better than your fucking peers at what you do. I don't give a fuck what it is. If you're a fucking school teacher, if you're a grocery bagger, if you're a fucking Uber driver, if you're a fucking goddamn filmmaker, a fucking I don't care what it is you do. If you're a trash man or if you're an NFL quarterback, if you're better at your peers at what you do and what they do, you're gonna have haters. That's just the way of the fucking world, man. And another thing people hate on him about is that he's all, I want to be one of the best that ever did it. I want to be one of the best quarterbacks that ever did it. Now, people get all ass hurt because he's not one of the best that's done it statistically up to this point. But what I see is that he wants to be one of the best that ever did it. And that should be the attitude of every fucking NFL player. You should want to be the best at what you're doing. I don't care what it is you do. If you're not trying to be the best at it, if you're not trying to raise the bar at it, if you're not trying to set a new standard, then what the fuck are you doing it for? Why? You're just fucking wasting your time if you're not trying to be the best. That's how you improve, man. You got to try to be the best. And Cam Newton, man, I'm in his corner, man. I understand this guy. A lot of times, people fear what they don't understand, and that's why they're hating on Cam Newton so hard. But I don't see how you can hate on this guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy who's going out there, playing at a fucking extremely high level, taking a small market team like the Carolina Panthers to the Super Bowl for the second time in their entire fucking franchise history. That's a big deal, man. And he's a black quarterback who's extremely successful. That's another big deal. He's revolutionizing the game. There's a lot of guys out there, a lot of young kids out there that are playing quarterback and saying, wow, I can play quarterback like that. I can run and throw the ball. I can be a dual threat. Russell Wilson first inspired them. Now Cam Newton's kind of doing that same thing. But Cam Newton is doing it in a different way. He's doing it in a more dominant way. He's 6'5", 245 pounds. He is not Doug Flutie. This is a new fucking goddamn... He's not Steve Young. This is a new era in football. People need to understand that shit, man. You can be successful in a different way nowadays. Now, I don't know who's going to win the fucking Super Bowl. A lot of people are saying it's rigged. Peyton Manning's going to win because, the NFL wants him to go out as an NFL champion and all this. I don't feed into all that. I do not think the NFL is rigged. They're going to go out there, they're going to play the game, and whoever wins is who's going to win. That's the better team on that day. But just stop fucking hating on Cam Newton, man. A lot of times people forget what this guy does. Whenever the Carolina Panthers score a touchdown, what does he do? He hands the ball off to a little kid. Is that a cocky move? Do you hate seeing him do that? Well, if you don't hate seeing him do that, you gotta take the good with the bad. If he's gonna fucking make a fucking touchdown, or one of his teammates is gonna make a touchdown, and they're gonna hand it off to some kid in the stands, well then I think that affords him the the right to dab when he makes a big first down or he makes a big play for his team. And the whole idea of him doing touchdown dances makes him cocky. I mean, this is nothing new, man. Do you remember Deion Sanders? Do you remember Terrell Owens? The icky shuffle back in the day with fucking that dude, that running back from the fucking, I don't know what he played for, the Browns or the Bears or somebody. He had a whole fucking dance every time he scored a touchdown. You'd have to call a timeout for Terrell Owens because he would get the cheerleaders involved. He would bring a fucking Sharpie pen out of his fucking sock and sign the football. Throw it in the stands. Deion Sanders had a whole goddamn dance that he used to do, a whole fucking routine that he used to do when he got in the end zone. But now that a quarterback's doing it on a Super Bowl caliber team, now it's a problem. Shut the fuck up, you fucking hating ass bastards. The same thing that happened to Tom Brady when he was going through all that Deflategate and all that Spygate shit. I was telling everybody, just shut the fuck up, man. You can't stop him on the field, so you have to resort to oh, he's cheating. And the same thing's happened to Cam Newton. Oh, I don't like the way he dances. He rubs me the wrong way. Shut the fuck up, man. If you were a fucking 6'5", 245 pounds, and had a goddamn rocket for an arm, you'd be cocky too, motherfucker. If you were a fucking multi-millionaire for playing a game for a living, if you were fucking a guy who survived a car crash and a broken back and came back and was the fucking MVP of the NFL, you'd be a cocky motherfucker too. Whether you show it or not, that's a different thing. But you can't hold it against the guy. I seen videos of him signing his cleats and giving it to people in wheelchairs. I seen videos of him handing out footballs at practice. I seen videos of him interacting with people in a genuine way, giving his time. A lot of fucking NFL quarterbacks don't do that, white or black. So stop hating on this fucking guy, man. Just stop, bro. Makes me sick, man. America, that's all we do. When somebody's on top, we find a way to fucking tear them down. If you think I'm bullshitting, looking at the comments in Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, 80% of the time it's some negative bullshit. Because somebody's out there doing something that you secretly wish you could do. That's called being a fucking hater. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, it's Matty on a mission, M-A-T-Y. I'm doing my fucking thing out here. Comment, subscribe, talk all the shit you want to talk. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm just sick of people hating on this guy. I'm sick of people hating, period. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, by the way, Raider Nation, it looks like we got another lease on the O.Co Stadium, so or the Coliseum, so I'm happy about that. We're going to stay in Oakland for at least another year. But anyways, I'm out. Shout out to Raider Vision and all 3 of my other subscribers. I'm going to keep on putting out videos for you guys. Take it easy till next time. Matty on a mission. Peace.